Hi, my name is Cara Ridner, and I wanted to share with you a little bit about my graduate internship at East Stroudsburg University. Um, I did my internship through the school that I teach at. I teach at East Stroudsburg Elementary School, where I teach second grade, and um, under the supervision of my principal, Dave Baker, and with the help of the members of the school-wide positive behavior team, I came up with an idea of having a resource website for teachers to go to find activities, games, our different lesson plans for our positive behavior support um, lessons that we teach at the beginning, middle of the year, throughout the year as needed. And so that was kind of my focus. The second focus that I had was within that, within teaching the lessons, we used to have a video where students showed correct behavior, and an adult, a teacher from the school, was kind of the student that was misbehaving and showing behaviors that should not be seen in our schools. So that video was really outdated, and the students that were in the video are now some are out of college. So we really needed to update this video. So we've been talking about it for years. And when it came time for my internship to start, it kind of the light bulb went on that I was like, you know what? This is definitely something that I want to take on and do for the school that I teach at. So I do want to show you a little bit about the kind of progress that I made throughout this internship. First, I'm going to show you the internship log. This is where I kept kind of a log of the different tasks that I was completing, the amount of time it took to complete them, and then kind of some attachments uh, and what project it went toward. And then Mr. Baker and Dr. Walker did sign off on those hours and were able to either make comments, ask questions, and then there was a section for my comments and questions for different activities and tasks. So on here, I do have where I started the Wix site for our resource page, where all of those activities are housed. I also, um, kind of moving down farther into the log, I started creating Kahoots for the different areas of the school for the different lesson plans for school-wide positive behavior support. And then towards the end, really a large chunk of my hours went to the actual progress made in my video, the recording, editing, putting transitions in and kind of the overall voiceover and just bringing it all together. So that's kind of where I want to start. I want to show you my website, and we are a bucket filling school. That's we um, use the book by Carol McLeod, Have You Filled a Bucket Today? So on the main page of my resource website, I did have a link to the video of Cara McLeod reading her book. So teachers could access it whether they have the book, paper copy, or not. Then over here, we have the teacher manual. That is the manual where uh, the lessons are, different expectations and recognitions uh, for students and teachers. It also has um, different um, behaviors that might be seen in different areas of the school and ways to help students. Then, thinking about those lessons, we do have the lesson plans, the actual what teachers could teach and will teach in the classroom in the different areas of the school, and what they should be modeling, what students should be modeling, and then the adult, the teacher, modeling behavior that is unacceptable so that students do know what they shouldn't be doing in the classroom, in the cafeteria, and other areas of the school. The next thing that I have is the video that I created. This is by far kind of the biggest undertaking that I had for this internship. It definitely is a labor of love, and I am so happy that I did it. It did take a lot of time and organization and kind of being flexible in some ways. So I did. I'm happy with how it came out, and we used students in different grades, K to 5, and we I had a fifth grader as my camera person, and I was the student that was not behaving in the video and showing those behaviors that shouldn't be happening. I was student don't. And then our guidance counselor, Mr. Osman, who was also on the school wide positive behavior team with me, was my student do. He was the model student. He was the student that was showing bucket filling behavior. He was respectful, responsible, and ready to learn. So, this video, I'm just going to kind of show you a few parts. On this video, it goes through our school pledge and then introducing our main characters, student do, making good choices, and then we also had student don't, who was not behaving. She doesn't make good choices. She fools around and is very distracting. So then it goes through to all the different areas. Like here, we have behaving and not behaving on the bus. We have um, in the classroom, it shows student do behaving. And then there's another part where student don't, myself, is not behaving and not doing what they are supposed to. So we go through all the different areas. And like I said, this was a huge undertaking, but definitely has been very rewarding. And I can't wait for the staff at ESE to watch it with their students. Also on this website, I put students receive tickets for showing that they are respectful, responsible, and ready to learn, our school motto. And teachers can give out tickets to students in their class or students that they see throughout the school. So I have that template there for them to click and make a copy of so that they can um, personalize it for that they're giving those tickets out. Then students can cash in their tickets for different rewards and different amounts. You can get different things. So I did. So we have a K to 2 reward menu that students can choose from. And then there are some different things for grades 3 through 5. And then the last portion, I have Kahoot games for all the different areas. This can be used by teachers K to 5 to help teach the lesson or review, or even kind of starting out and getting students thinking about their behavior. So there's not many questions for each, and I tried to keep it that it could be used at our youngest grade level up to fifth grade. Then I also added some classroom activities. These were different resources that teachers had given to me. And when I spoke to the faculty at a faculty meeting, I told them that if they had any activities that they wanted to share for school-wide positive behavior, that if they sent it to me, I could make sure that it goes onto our website here. So there's different activities for different like fun days. A lot of times at the beginning of the year, we do a lot with our um, positive behavior support program, and a lot of time is spent modeling and practicing and making good decisions to start our year off strong. So there's lots of things that teachers can use and adjust and make it so it works for them. So that was the site that I created. Going back to my portfolio, I also um, met with Mr. Baker, Dr. Walker, and myself to kind of go over and reflect on how my time at ESU went and my internship, and kind of looking forward into the future and seeing some different possibilities, and and also some areas that I've shown progress and some areas that I can still work on, because no one is perfect and we're always looking to see what we can do better and to better ourselves. So it was a great meeting. We talked about a disposition survey that Mr. Baker filled out for me and kind of wrote some comments based on different areas um, of the program. So that is my internship kind of in a nutshell. And I hope that you enjoyed it. I really feel like I was able to use a lot of the things that I learned throughout my time at ESU through the instructional technology and design program. And I look forward to kind of adding more to our school-wide positive behavior team and possibly expanding out to different areas of our school to help um, our students, our teachers, and just kind of improve our school just in general. So, thank you for listening and have a great night.